Hello, friends! This is Mr. Mullet Gaming, presenting a review show focused on the RPG video game genre. Four orphans, dying crystals, an unbalanced world, and an exciting job class system are what's in store when you play Final Fantasy III. So arrange your healing crystals. Let's check it out. Final Fantasy III, you know, the real 3, not this 3, which is 6, is a turn-based JRPG published and developed by Square, now Square Enix, for the family computer in 1990. While not initially released outside of Japan, the game did receive a 2006 3D remake for the Nintendo DS and was part of the 2021 Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster Collection, which is the version I played. Our story begins with 4 orphan youths from the village of exploring a hidden cave which was revealed after a massive earthquake disrupted the land. Encountering monsters within, they find the Dying Wind Crystal, who grants them the last of its power. Our young adventurers are now the Warriors of Light and embark on a quest to restore balance to the world. Final Fantasy III features random enemy encounters and turn-based battles, which are typical gameplay mechanics from the series. Starting on a floating continent, the game opens to a vast overworld filled with towns, dungeons, and caves. One unique aspect is how players traverse throughout the world. Aside from traveling on foot, players will find themselves riding chocobos and a variety of airships, one that can even go underwater. I'd be remiss if I did not discuss the job class system. This was the first time the series enabled this mechanic and is an important part of the game's combat. When the party overcomes a dungeon and finds a crystal, they absorb that crystal's power, and the party now can choose a job class. These job classes unlock dedicated abilities when equipped. For example, a dragoon can jump very high and inflict massive damage on an enemy when landing, or a black belt can target all enemies and perform a flying kick as part of their attack. The game features 4 crystals to collect: wind, fire, water, and earth, and offers a total of 22 job classes. When your party defeats enemies, they earn both character and job experience points. As job experience increases, each job becomes more effective. For example, a thief with a higher job level will have a better chance of successfully stealing. This system encourages players to experiment and adds significant replay value. Overall, Final Fantasy III is a well-crafted game that stands out because of the job class system and demonstrates Square Enix's high standards of quality, particularly through its detailed color palette and sprite designs. The soundtrack, composed by Nobuo Uematsu, delivers an exceptional audio experience, with each track thoughtfully arranged to enhance the game's emotional impact. The music maintains clarity and richness throughout, contributing significantly to the overall atmosphere. The game presents a straightforward challenge that remains manageable until the final area, the Crystal Palace. Navigating this complex, maze-like environment requires considerable skill. Upon arrival, players are typically underleveled and must contend with numerous formidable monsters and bosses. The experience culminates in a confrontation with the final boss, Cloud of Darkness, who possesses significant power. I played for over 24 hours, spending about 5 hours in the Crystal Palace. In Final Fantasy III, aim for character levels of 60 and job levels above 50 before facing the final boss. In the Pixel Remaster version, players have the flexibility to adjust difficulty settings. Options include disabling encounters, increasing experience point gains after battles, and raising the amount of gil awarded. The inclusion of auto battle functionality further enhances convenience by allowing users to pre select attack patterns and accelerate combat sequences, an especially effective tool for repetitive tasks such as grinding, though it may not be suitable for every situation. These customizable settings reflect modern gaming trends and enable players to tailor their experience to individual preferences and playstyle. Collectively, these features contribute to a more accessible and user-friendly gameplay environment. While Final Fantasy III introduces creative mechanics and a flexible job system, its story often feels thin and emotionally distant compared to other entries in the series. The four protagonists lack distinct personalities, meaningful dialogue, and character development for much of the game, making it difficult to form an emotional connection with them. Major plot events are presented broadly, lacking the layered political intrigue or personal stakes seen in later titles. Even the primary antagonist, Zan, has limited buildup, reducing the impact of the final confrontation. As a result, despite its historical importance and solid gameplay systems, the storytelling in Final Fantasy III can feel more like a functional framework for dungeon progression than a deeply engaging narrative journey. The Pixel Remaster version of Final Fantasy III is a solid title, but not the most story-driven entry in the series. I enjoyed my playthrough and will likely play it again in the future. Final Fantasy III is a great game. I rate it an 8.8 out of 10. If you've played this game before, please let me know about your experience in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Keep grinding.